Are influencers and content creators part of a marketing strategy? Yes, absolutely. And if you thought that I was going to crap on their business, you're wrong, because I think it's incredible what they've built. I mean, these are master marketers, and unless they've paid for their followers, which you can tell by how much engagement they're getting, if people are commenting, if people are sharing, things like that. So unless they've done that, they've really gathered a lot of engagement and interest from people. People care to listen to what they're doing, what they like, what they're interested in. And so it's great to work with one of them or multiple different influencers and content creators. That being said, I think they often get taken for granted. It is a lot of work, I'm sure, to go to different businesses. I mean, I do that in my line of work, like going to different businesses, taking content, filming videos, taking pictures, cutting it up so it looks nice, doing voiceovers. And I think it's really sad when people try to take advantage of people in that line of business by saying like, oh, I don't want to pay you, but if you come to my business, you get a free meal or you get a free entry into like my play place or whatever, like, or my arcade or whatever the business is. Because the fact is, you should be giving them a piece of the pie. If your goal working with them is to get more traffic and more business and more sales, you should be paying them accordingly. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox now. There is a caveat. I do think it's a poor marketing strategy if you're only utilizing content creators and influencers. There are so many different strategies that you could utilize in marketing, optimizing your site so that it ranks well on Google, making sure that you're posting on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and LinkedIn and whatever platforms you feel like your target market tends to spend a lot of time. With that, sending emails, sending text messages, reminding people of your business, promoting different promotions and discounts that you might be offering or holiday specials. The list goes on. Creating print marketing collateral like brochures and pamphlets and flyers, or even digital marketing like type collateral. Making sure your logo looks nice, creating digital assets that are going to help you get your brand out and your name out. So it doesn't stop at just utilizing influencers. Also worth mentioning that you working with an influencer or a content creator one time or even a few times is really probably not enough for your business to flourish, because oftentimes they'll post a story about your business which stays up for 24 hours, depending on what the package is that you get from them. Maybe they post 3 stories. But again, after 24 hours, it disappears. And then, with feed postings, it lasts longer, like people can scroll and see it. But as that person posts more stories and more posts, yours falls to the wayside. All in all, my suggestion when it comes to a marketing strategy is if you want to work with content creators and influencers, that's amazing. And it's definitely good for some quick wins. Like, people are watching their stories, people are engaging with their content, and it gets you a lot of visibility and engagement. But if long-term you want to grow your business, I think consistency is important. Not just getting your name out there once, twice, 3 times, but consistently making sure your website's where it needs to be, you're active on social media, you're engaging with the community, you're creating different types of collateral, whether it be print or digital, and trying different strategies and looking at the analytics and seeing what works and what doesn't, and then pivoting as needed.